I prefer to do engagement rings. That's what I went to school for. That's a high-end market. It's meaningful to the people coming in. I often, when I'm making engagement rings, a lot of times now, which is different than years ago, is that the couple themselves come in and co-create the ring. So that's a really fascinating process, whereas it used to be, it still is to some extent, one partner going out, picking a ring without them knowing, you know, proposing, etc. But now it's collective. People are coming in together, co-creating, you know, the ring together. It's fun for me, not only because it's a higher end product, you know, it is, when you get into engagement rings, it does become a bread and butter for a jewelry maker. But what you get to see is their relationship. Like, a lot of times I'll get a couple coming in and they're talking so much about the ring, they don't realize they're talking about their relationship, which is really fun for me to watch, to see like the, you know, that's actually what's at stake, you know, and and I could be making it up for my own need for entertainment, but how they talk about each other's ring or what they should be, they're saying something about each other, and all this like truth comes out. They'll be like, you're very neat and organized, and you're not like artistic, like, so you need like a really plain ring. And then the person will be like, maybe it's the first time they've ever heard their partner say this thing about them through describing a product. So which is kind of cool, because you start to learn that people buy products for themselves and for others. It's a very clear representation of what they think of that person. And it could be often a mistake. If you're a customer and you're looking for a jewelry maker and you don't know where to start, I would first ask yourself, what kind of experience do you want to have? Do you want to have? Do you want to not be sold? Do you not want to know anything about the experience and just get this amazing ring and just trust the jeweler? Do you want to be a creative part of the experience? Do you want to input? Do you want to back and forth? Those are some questions you should ask first, because if you're not clear on the experience you want, you know, the process of buying this ring, and if you don't know what experience you want, and then you start having experiences you don't like, it's probably because you don't know what experience you're after, if that makes sense. So a lot of times people will come in and be like, well, I just don't know. And I think that is an indication that they kind of want me to drive the creative process for them. So yeah, ask yourself, what kind of experience do you want? Ask Yelp. Yelp is great. You know, I have great Yelp reviews, and those are usually, you know, pretty accurate in how the correspondence between the customer and the vendor.
Thank you for watching A Wise Way. Subscribe to stay updated, share to pass the knowledge, or view our other videos on the left.